Here's 2019 question 1. By the looks of it, it looks like an accumulation problem here, okay? So I noticed that there's a rate at which fish are entering and a rate at which fish are leaving, okay? E of t and L of t, they made it very convenient. And they also mentioned that, let's see. Oh, I guess there is no initial value. So let's keep going. How many fish enter the lake over the 5-hour period? Okay, so that's a quick integration. Since we're only focusing on the rate at which people enter, we're going to integrate E of t. Okay, in this case from 0 to 5. Okay, according to the scoring guideline, to the nearest whole number, it'll be 153. Okay, no need for units. That's basically it there. Part B. What is the average number of fish that leave the lake per hour over the 5-hour period? So we're looking for average value here. So we know we're going to integrate L of t because we're looking at the number of fish that leave the tank, and we're going to make it an average by having a fraction on the outside, 1 over 5 minus 0. Okay? You should get about 6.059. Okay? That's fish per hour because it's an average value, but again, you don't need the units because they don't ask for it, okay? Here's part C. From 0 to 8, what is the greatest number of fish? Okay, so we're looking at a maximum. Specifically, we're looking at an absolute maximum because there is a closed interval there, okay? So we're going to check 0 and 8. I should make that t. And we're looking for the greatest number of fish. So greatest number of fish, you would just have to look at the integral of E minus L. Okay. From 0 to some number. Actually, to make this a little bit more accurate, I'll change these t's here to x's. It's just a dummy variable. So that represents the number of fish. So remember, an absolute max can occur at the endpoints or at a critical number. So if you guys take the derivative of this integral here, you're just going to get E of t minus L of t. We set that derivative equal to 0. So how would you do this on a calculator, right? So you would have y1 minus y2. You will go ahead and graph that as y3. Okay, uncheck y1 and y2 so you don't see those graphs. And then you would just be looking for a 0, okay? That 0 is roughly at 6.204. Text me or schedule Google Meet if you want to figure out how we got those values, okay? So you're plugging it in, okay? So we're going to integrate E minus L from 0 to 0 here. Okay. And we're going to integrate here from 0 to 8. And here from 0 to 6.204. So a little bit of work there. I would go home and I would go to Math 9 from 0 to whatever of y3 dx. Okay. So I would separately plug in my 0 and then plug in my 6.204 and then plug in my 8. And you're just looking for the largest value, okay? Notice they don't ask you what the amount of fish is. They just ask you what the time when that happens, okay? So that's pretty much it. Okay, the scoring guidelines are a little bit different. You're more than welcome to follow that. They actually give you 2 options here, but I think doing the table is a lot more straightforward, okay? Here's the last one. Is the rate of change in the number of fish in the lake increasing or decreasing at 5 a.m.? So remember, this goes back to that problem with the bathtub, okay? So remember, if you guys have a bathtub and the drain is open and you're running the water, how will the water level increase, right? The only way that's going to happen is if you have more water going in than there is going out, Okay. Now, if the water is going downwards, you know that there's more water draining than there is water entering. Okay. So you're really looking to see which one is working a little bit harder. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to check E of 5, and then you want to check L of 5 and see which one's bigger. Okay. So you can make your comparison like this, or you can subtract the two to see what they come out to. Okay. So if you subtract these two, they actually come out negative, which implies that this is working harder. That means more fish are leaving. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that the number of fish is decreasing. And that's it.